Story. Tell me your story. What story you would write? Tomorrow.
அந்த ரிசர்வேஷன் பொறுத்து நல்ல ஜாபே கிடைக்கும்னு சொல்லிச்சு சார். அது வந்து நல்லா எக்கனாமிக்கே ஓகே. ஆனா சோசியல் தான் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் இருக்குன்னு வச்சுட்டோம்னா டென் பீப்புள் அலோவ் பண்ணாது. அந்த மாதிரி தான் நம்ம
ஓகே.
அது ஒரு ஸ்டோரியா.
How will you relate to this essay topic?
Sir, because our social justice without economic prosperity, அதே சமயம் economic prosperity without social justice. இந்த இடத்துல வந்து economic prosperity இருக்கு, ஆனா social justice.
For the second part you are telling. Okay. எல்லாருக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? So for the second part the question ரெண்டு பார்ட்டா பிரிக்கலாம் நம்ம this statement. So first crux is social justice without economic prosperity முடியாது. இன்னொன்னு economic prosperity without social justice is meaningless. So he has given a story and for this particular part. Now you can either give an anecdote for this part or a story for this part or for this part. That's up to you. But I would prefer to start with this part because this is the first part. So does anyone have a story for this? Social justice. There can be no social justice without economic prosperity.
ஃபுட்டே இல்லாத போது வந்துட்டு அவங்க வந்துட்டு எல்லா தரப்பான மக்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு சாப்பிட்ற உணவு இல்லாத போது அந்த வந்து எக்கனாமிக் ப்ராஸ்பெக்ட் இருக்கு, சோஷியல் ஜஸ்டிஸ் இல்லை, எக்கனாமிக் ப்ராஸ்பெக்ட் ஒரு வந்துட்டு
ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் என்ன?
There can be no social justice without economic prosperity.
Yeah, how do you link what you are telling with this?
பிக் ஷாட்ஸ் இருக்காங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே இருக்கும். பட் ஒரு லோ கிளாஸ் பூர் பீப்புள் வந்துட்டு ஃபுட் இருக்காது.
ஓகே.
பட் அதனால வந்து எக்கனாமிக் ப்ராஸ்பெரிட்டி வித்அவுட் எக்கனாமிக் ப்ராஸ்பெரிட்டி தேர் கேன் பி நோ சோஷியல் ஜஸ்டிஸ். அதாவது
you are telling rich is there. Rich is there. Rich poor people இருந்தாங்க அப்படின்னா ப்ராஸ்பெரிட்டி இருக்குன்னு தான் அர்த்தம்.
ஐயோ சார், poor people நான் ஃபுட்டே இல்லாத social justice.
Again, you are telling about this rate.
Sir, women.
Okay.
Women. Education விடுதலை பண்ணாலும் அவங்களுக்கு எக்கனாமிக்ஸ்ல ஒரு இது இல்லைங்கும்போது.
Okay. Agreed. Agreed. Then anything else? Any other examples? அந்த சோஷியல் ஜஸ்டிஸ் இல்லன்னு எப்படி ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணுவீங்க? See, what is social justice? First, let us discuss that. Liberty, equality, fraternity. No, give me a better definition.
Equal rights to everyone.
Institutional? It is something like that. Yes. So the social justice.
Equal opportunities, education,
Yes. If you are able to give equal opportunities for everyone, you can say there is social justice. See, first they have given social justice இல்லங்கறத ஒரு மாதிரி ஒரு நெகட்டிவ் கானோட்டேஷன்ல கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Now அதை எப்படி சப்ஸ்டான்ஷியேட் பண்ணலாம்?
poverty கீழ எவ்வளவு people இருக்காங்க ஒரு டேட்டா வந்து எவ்வளவு percentage போட்டுட்டு இத மீட் பண்ணி இவங்க மேல சோஷியல் ஜஸ்டிஸ்ல மீட் கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னா எக்கனாமிக்கலி ஒரு கண்ட்ரி ப்ராஸ்பர் ஆயிடும்னா இதுலயும் ஈக்குவலா கொண்டு வரணும்.
Yes. இது ஒரு argument. This argument we can give. So, okay, coming back, story. So, you gave few stories. So, let's say if it is up to me, நான் என்ன கொடுத்திருப்பேன் அப்படின்னா, during the World War I and World War II, the position of women even in the Western societies where women is much more empowered now, much more independent now, was equally bad. So, இன்னைக்கு வந்து அந்த மாரல் சவெஞ்சர் படம்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, women வந்து they ஒரு particular way தான் ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. இந்த கேப்டன் அமெரிக்கா அந்த பழைய ஹிஸ்டரிலாம் காட்டும்போது it shows that women were that time also oppressed even in the West. Not only it happened in India. Now, how did this women empowerment or movement started? During the World War I and World War II, it created a lot of demand in the industries because we have to supply all the goods. Now, there were no men to run the industries because all the men were sent to fight wars. There was a lot of people who were losing their lives abroad. Now, there was no other go. Women had to be brought into the factories to work. First, they started with para nurses and other hospital jobs. Then it slowly expanded to everything. So here is economic prosperity leading to social justice. Agreed? The industrial boom நடக்கலனா women have come out. தேவையே இருந்திருக்காது. Women எப்படி subjugated-ஆ இருந்தாங்களோ அதே மாதிரி இருந்திருப்பாங்க. So this is one example. இன்னொன்னு சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னா job quotas without jobs are meaningless. Haryana has told 75% reservation only for local workers. If you need to bring in industries to create that quota, without, let's say you have only 100 jobs, he's politicizing the issue and telling you fight for this 100 jobs. Instead, what should actually proper government do? They should create 1,000 or 2,000 jobs in that area. Automatically, social justice will automatically happen. This is another example. In India, do we still have manual scavenging? There are around 1.89 lakh families involved in manual scavenging as per the SECC data 2011. Now 1.89 lakh families. Now why these people are not able to move on to other profession? They don't have any other profession. Lot of reasons are there. You can give a lot of reasons to substantiate the idea of caste is still there. But whenever you go fund establish prohibition of manual scavenging act, you go fund for venture capitalist funding money. But whenever these people are not able to utilize that opportunity, let's say a big factory is coming up, a mobile phone factory, it is creating 10,000 jobs. Does a factory owner care what caste he is? He cares whether work is going or what people are working or not working. So any of these three stories would have been my introduction, or if some other Yosana, I would have written that. So this will be how I start my essay. In introduction, or as a part of this part of introduction, we can move on to, we can say, what is social justice? So, equal access to opportunity. Now, next one. Now, how can we make this essay analytical? Why should we have social justice? Why should we have social justice? You tell me.
So we have to do some.
What is the basis of this? Why should I treat you equally?
There is a law of nature that we should follow.
Nature has told you I and you are equal. You and I are not equal. Equality is an artificial construct that we humans have created for our benefit. You might be strong, I might be weak. You might be weak in some other aspect, I might be strong in some other aspect. This is how nature has created us. Why should I treat you equally? Why not let the vulnerable sections be vulnerable sections?
So these are fundamental.
Preamble. It says we have to establish justice. It is not only political but also social and economical. We tend to create a society that has equality, liberty, and fraternity. We as a society are under a constitutional obligation to create such a society. One point. Modern India, what have we told in the freedom struggle? You help us, you come with us, we will all be prosperous together. We made a promise, or INC made a promise. Dalits come with us, join together. Let us throw away the British, we will make sure you are happy. That was what was promised in the Pune Pact, yes, between Gandhi and Ambedkar. Ambedkar told, I want the British to stay here, I want a separate quota, because if I am coming under you, you will continue to exploit me, like how you have been doing for the last 2000 years. Why should I trust you? Gandhi told, no, come, I will give you some provisions. Then he introduced reservations within the Congress. If Congress is contesting 100 seats, 10 seats will be for SCs, 20 seats will be for SCs. This idea later got incorporated in our constitution. Historical circumstance. Then, why should we have social justice? GS4.
As a human, we have to take this dignity.
Mahatma Gandhi has told, this guy has told, Rabindranath Tagore has told, Plato has told, Aristotle has told. Hence, we must show equality. Dharma, the core idea of Hindu philosophy. Any other dimension?
So develop human resource.
Agreed. Let's say, at the women women are 50% of the population. If you are keeping 50% of the population uneducated, illiterate, and fit for nothing, how are you planning to make India a superpower? So here we are using this as a social justice as an instrument or a means to achieve some other end. Agreed. Then, what is 1 versus 99 movement? Anyone? Every year, Oxfam releases a report. Oxfam is like an NGO. They release a report. Then what do they say? 1% of the world's wealthiest hold more than 60% of the total wealth. Now, if you extend that 1% to 10%, they hold more than 80 to 85% of the total wealth. Remaining 90% hold only 10% of the world's wealth. Adukulliyum poi pathina innu stark difference irukku. Now, idha vechi they started a movement 1 versus 99 appdi. See, if you are not giving social justice, society will have conflicts. Society itself as an organism will cease to exist. You will have civil wars. When you are having civil wars, internal rebellion, why are Naxals fighting? How did the Naxal movement start? They were not giving land distribution properly. That is the core of Naxal ideology. Social justice was not done there. That's why Naxalism is now present. So society itself will cease to exist. So this growth is not sustainable. So we have seen introduction, what is social justice, why we should have social justice. Next, there can be no social justice without economic prosperity. Unless you are having 1,000 jobs, you cannot really empower anyone, you cannot bring anyone out of poverty. You must have enough resources to share the resource. You need to create a system where you establish a mechanism where 10 chapatis are produced so that 10 people can eat. You create industries, you create employment there, then you will slowly grow. So first part is answered. There can be no social justice without economic prosperity. Second part. Economic prosperity without social justice is meaningless. Now again, this analytical. Can there be economic prosperity without social justice? Yes or no? Yes? Substantiate your point. Our wonderful growth story from 1991 is an example for this. India is growing at 7%. The poverty ratio is 30 rupees. How much population you have lifted out of absolute poverty? Still 40 crore are only under poverty. Wealth is being created. Where it is being created? It is being created at the level of Ambanis and Adanis. What about the poor people? What about inclusive growth? Our growth, which we are having for the last 2 or 3 decades, is called as jobless growth. Growth is happening, it's not generating as much jobs it has to generate. So our growth story itself is an example of you can have economic prosperity without social justice. Then again, here you can why it is meaningless? Because all we discussed. So it will create conflicts. Later society itself will crumble. Diversity.
Based on caste.
Okay.
Diversity in the country. And still diversity in the equality. Next, abolition of poverty. Abolition of poverty.
Yes. Something like this. Anyone else can give a more structured answer?
So, in the sector, it comes from the education.
Okay. See, before that, has this anywhere been mentioned with respect to India? You are all talking only about India, right? First, we have to state the condition of India. Now, India, for example, I gave of jobless growth in India. I can give jobless growth in some other country. Even in US, middle class is very poor there. Inequality is increasing. Black racism still exists. I can give an example for that. Now here we'll take the case of India. Then again, where example we can quote the example of last 2 or 3 decades, jobless growth, lack of inclusive growth. Then we will analyze, then we will go on to analyze why there is no social justice in India. Why there is no social justice in India? Awareness, mindset, then proper education, proper health, caste system, legal awareness, our legal institutions are not strong. People are afraid to go to the police, even if their life is under threat. Case in quoting, you will be dead. So you don't go to file a case. You need to be rich to fight a case in the courts. So these are all reasons why we don't have social justice. Economy in the in keel and the bottom of approach is not happening. So then what can be the solution? Then you will analyze this. Then with respect to India, you can give some solution. This is correct. If you know enough, you can tell. Even in our plan documents, it was analyzed to say that, or in the problem as they have come across. Because in the, I think, 4th or 5th 5-year plan, they told trickle down effect. Then in the 8th 5-year plan, they came out and told, no, we will base our growth story based on indicators. That is human development, not on trickle down effect. We can quote this. Nitya has come up. They are involved in bottom-up planning. Other than this, what else must be done? New education policy has come up. What are the effects? All that you can sum up and finish this. Clear? Anybody has any other dimensions that I have left out? In the social justice, why again you can go into numerous dimensions. Historical perspective, caste, geographical perspective, hilly region, infrastructure, societal perspective, patriarchy, GS2, legal institutions are not good. GS3, economy is not growing enough, bottom-up growth is not happening. Science and technology research, India, Naxal affected areas are not growing, internal security, ethics also you can write. Clear? Any questions? So you would have written your rough draft, right? So evaluate yourselves, how much dimensions have you covered, which I have spoken about. Fine. We'll do this exercise once more today. Open the question paper. So so that you write something, I'll come discuss. If there are some mistakes, you will learn from the mistakes. Now try to rectify this mistakes in the second time. Again, we'll have 20 minutes. Sanjana ma'am will be discussing one more essay. So that we'll end the workshop. There's an essay about patriarchy, right? In the second bunch. What is the topic? Patriarchy. Least noticed. So prepare a rough draft. 20 minutes. Sanjana will come and discuss this. Now, why we have chosen these two topics is these two are the easiest of the topics here. Next part 2 of this session, we'll move on at philosophical topics. And I will also tell how you can write different types of introduction. What clear? Anything you want to ask me? Okay. 20 minutes.